Of is Yiddish? What do you think, is Yiddish a dead or dying language, or?
Absolutely not. I mean, just demographically, in Hasidic communities, they have 10 to 13 children per family, and they're all speaking Yiddish. So even in that way, even though it's not the Yiddish of Shalom Aleichem, they don't necessarily have an interest in reading Peretz and Mendele and Der Nisted and all these fabulous writers. The language itself is very much alive, and this I don't want to call it revival, because I don't think there's anything was ever dead. This continuity, this secular Yiddish culture is taking on different forms and is taking on a different sort of life than I think any of these classic writers or even more contemporary writers ever imagined. But that is still very much a part of Yiddish culture. And what I've been saying recently is that a lot of things are happening, that Yiddish is becoming, again, part of the mainstream in American Jewish life. And it's not necessarily there's so many different options for how to be Jewish, and it's not everyone is just learning how to speak Yiddish. But Yiddish is slowly what I would love to see happen, what I think is happening to an extent. Yiddish and this kind of identifying Jewishly, not necessarily secular, but just in a more holistic kind of way, where the divisions between religious and secular and all these old conflicts don't really exist. I feel people in my generation are more and more identifying Jewishly in those ways, and Yiddish is a part of that, and the rise in popularity of klezmer music, of places like the Book Center, is part and parcel of all that. So is Yiddish dead? No.